as well as the radio station. You get it? You get what I'm trying to say? Okay. Okay, I'm going to text you can D, are you there? All right, hold on one sec. Let me see if I can get D to call her on the line.
Tell Skyyy, she's the host. I'm just your
helping out. I am the host.
I'm just your helping out today.
Okay, let me see. 1 second. D. I have Connie on the line.
Okay.
Huh? Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do Facebook Live, but I was wondering. Okay, Connie, I'm gonna text you my Facebook name so you can you can add me as a friend. Right, you can add me as a friend, and then once you add me, I'll be able to just put you on my Facebook Live, okay? Alright, and what time is it right now where you're at? It's 4:15. Okay, so I'm gonna connect you on the Facebook Live at 5 o'clock. Probably 5:15, okay? My name, are you by your computer or Facebook right now? Oh. Oh, okay. Right. Right. What happened to the speaker that was right here?
What?
The speaker that was right here.
I have no idea. Cut this out. Cut this out.
Put it down? Why?
It's swearing like crazy. Check this.
Well, what do they expect us to do for music? They should have. I'm not.
Okay.
Let me tell you, because if it's already in the system, like it's
Right.
not my fault.
I know.
It's in the playlist, so that's what I'm gonna say.
Right.
Y'all need to be pre-screened or some stuff if you want that.
I agree. I was like, I agree. So.
I mean, now, if it's easier for you, we can also you can just call in if you want to. Okay. Okay, so search my name is Skyyy. The Skyyy with 2 Y's.
Hey, Demetrius. Hello, hello.
Skyyy Miller, yeah.
Happy Monday.
Do you see it? The profile picture is a flyer. It's like white. Yeah, add as a friend, and then I'm going to accept you right now, and I just got it, so I just confirmed it. Okay, so then when it's time for us to go live, I'm going to start the live now, but at like 5:15 I will add you as So what
Her
you
face.
do?
Y'all just seen her face though.
So what you'll do is
Y'all should have seen her face though.
hold on one second. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna annoy. I'm sorry. So what you'll do is you'll tune into the live video on my page, and then I'll handle everything. Like I'll add you to the live video, and all you have to do is press accept.
It's crazy.
Listen, I'm there too.
Hello.
But seriously,
Oh no, you're
I have
good.
no
You're
idea.
good. I'm very sprayed.
I get nervous. I've been doing it since 2014. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you.
I get butterflies in my stomach and everything.
So we're just. Make sure you guys share this out.
Yeah, yep, and yeah, just click on the live video, tune into the live video, and then I'll add you into the live video. So everything is on my end, everything's on the back end. So I'll do it that way. Okay? Alright, no problem. Alright,
Why is it saying hi to how you get to where being clear?
So at 5, I'm gonna use that mic for the stand.
Okay, 3. Yep.
Yeah. I'm
See, look,
so
what's the yeah, right? Young Black Executives Media Group. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Shout out to Trey G. He's dope.
My team, we just not the same. God gang. I know you all out of patience. We was joking about a figure, feel I be a model and agent. I sent the pictures and you go crazy. We have to drive crazy. You can play.
I have so many questions.
But that mind is a
Disclaimer, we did not choose this music. This is out of switchboard.
yeah.
This is not
Just,
our choice.
oh yeah.
This is not our choice.
Okay.
This is not our choice. We gotta go back and redo go re-put our music in the switchboard because this is not our choice.
I should have did. Something was telling me to do it. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. Not even gonna lie.
Y'all should have saw her face. She was like, "What is this?
Right.
Why? Like, what did we?
Like,
what?
first of all, I don't even listen to country or rock music. Okay, so we're gonna go back on after this. And I think we're gonna talk most of the show.
That's fine.
Only because of the music.
That's fine. I can talk, y'all. Chef
okay.
and Shade.
Hey,
Hello.
Dante, what's up?
What's going on? So we are live everywhere. You on Facebook or Instagram?
I'm on Facebook right now. Which one?
YouTube. So we are live. We live on YouTube.
You on YouTube?
Yeah.
You gotta show me how to do that.
Huh?
You gotta show me how to do that.
Yes. YouTube be popping.
Hey, Charles.
Ain't nobody gonna come in because there's a whole bunch of girls, a whole bunch of drama on YouTube. Baby!
Look,
Ah!
hey, listen, I have a new venture that I want you to be a part of.
Alright, for sure.
So I'm gonna talk to you about it after, like, when we're not live.
Right.
It's not.
Because it's not non-disclosure agreements
Yeah.
and things. Juno, todas. Yeah.
Dante, you too. I
Finally
need
caught
you
you
to
like, yeah, I know it's, yeah, I
I'll
used to
let
go
you
live
know that
at
as well.
noon.
It made
And so, but I was blessed to be a co-host on this. Let me show you my fabulous host. She's so awesome.
Hi.
This guy's she's so pretty.
Deuces. Thank you. I tried it.
She's so pretty. Awesome.
Alright,
So
so we
yeah,
gonna
so
talk
co-host
about-
with that. Co-host with that has this queen today. And we got so much to talk about. Y'all gonna learn some things.
For real. That's Mike too, right?
Yes. That's my thing.
Hey Dante, Dante, I'm gonna call you or either text you after. You know what? Forget it. We finna go in. I'm gonna text you, Dante. WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station. It is What's Up, Skyyy. And let me tell you what is up. First of all, I got my guest co-host in the building today.
Hello. What's good? It's Danaya. Azure. How are you?
We doing good. How you doing, Ma?
I am doing good. I am doing good.
That's good.
We
That's
live
so good
everywhere
to
on YouTube, IG,
Facebook,
everywhere.
IG. Yeah, facts. You better get into it, baby.
Yes.
Let me tell y'all what's up real quick. Alright. When I tell you, people can be super petty, bruh. That is exactly what I mean. So Nicki Minaj is currently on tour. It is the Nicki World Tour.
Right.
And she has canceled 2 shows in a row for the same exact reason. And when I tell you fans are mad and frustrated, and they put the most ultimate pettiest move on her.
Oh my goodness, what are they doing?
The one thing that we all know would get under Nicki's skin, okay? So they were upset. They started throwing bottles on the stage. They started booing, and the thing that got under Nicki's skin the most was they started chanting Cardi B's name. Cardi, 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 ew.
That is crazy.
That is crazy, and it was in French. It was in France too, so it was her French audience.
Oh, they cutting up in French.
Yeah, it was crazy. So so the Barbs even took to social media and called Nicki out on her BS. One fan posted to Twitter, and I quote, "Another flop in the basket. Nicki Minaj cancels yet another show, probably embarrassed by by upcoming videos of the stadium being empty. And on top of that, your quote unquote fans leave screaming Cardi's name. Throw the whole tour away. Hashtag Nicki World Tour. Hang it up, sweetie. The people came for her. Hang it up, sweetie." And I feel like the way the people came for her, it was. Would you have come for her like that? If you people waited hours. Yes. Like people were not eating the whole day, just waiting in line.
I need artists to understand that your tickets cost a lot of money.
Especially
sometimes.
people like Nicki, you know.
So if you're paying like $300, $400 for tickets, and you decide to cancel,
the day
I want my money back that very second. I don't want to wait.
Right.
Because you didn't wait to take my money, so I want my money back now.
Facts.
Like right now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. The Nicki hate train. Hold on. What? I'm like,
we got a comment on YouTube.
Yeah, he said the Nicki hate train needs to be derailed. Somebody said it didn't even sound like they were yelling. They were screaming Cardi though. You know what's so crazy about the situation is the fact of if she can't. What was her reason for canceling? That's what I don't understand.
She just said technical difficulties, so there was no actual explanation to her Barbs.
You better find an explanation if you cancel the tour. There better be more than technical difficulties. You better figure it out, work it out. You better pull up a Facebook, a YouTube, or something.
Yo, and then
no,
people were just there for hours or 3-4 hours just waiting.
That's unacceptable.
It is
not enough power. Wait a minute, hold on. Low power and Chef and Shake FSC. He said there was no power. There was low power in both venues. Okay, so venues. If that's the case, then I understand because she didn't want to have a Beyonce moment like she had a Super Bowl, which makes sense. But my question goes to the venues. Why do you constantly book these artists that you're not ready for?
And then not only that, I just feel like if it was in fact the venue's fault and they knew they had low power prior to the day of the show, you need to be letting people know, weeks in that, what I'm saying, at least a week or in advance to let them know, listen, we'll give you your money back today.
Yeah.
We'll start the refund process, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the show's not going to happen due to this.
And that's not, like I said, and because then it falls back on the artist, and that's not fair if the venue is the one that's coming up. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So and I can see that happening. Like I said, because Super Bowl couldn't handle Beyonce. Let's be very clear. I've never seen anyone shut down Super Bowl, but she shut down Super Bowl. I was the lights went out. I was for a half an hour.
But I how they played it off though, when watching on TV, I felt like it looked like it was a part of the show. You get what I'm saying? No,
it was. They tried to, but the problem was it was so crazy and blatant. It was oh.
I mean, but for queens like Nicki Minaj and Beyonce, you're gonna need high power. You're gonna need that phantom stuff. So
that's what I don't understand. If your venue can't handle it, you should probably she's coming with dancers. She's coming with the light show. She's coming with all the
Right, and then
pyrotechnics and all that kind of
anybody
stuff.
that is a true fan of Nicki Minaj or have worked with her prior,
I already know.
Before, right? They already know she's a diva. She has all of these standards, and she expects her show to be put on for her fans. Like, it's not just gonna be,
And we know about technical difficulties working at a
Right.
radio station. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, and I can understand.
Yeah, we had one
wanting
today.
To be, baby.
Listen.
Lord, child.
Listen.
This shit we had before you came here. I was like,
Okay.
you know what? I'm
I'm
like,
glad I won here.
I was like, I'm just gonna stop because I'm done for the day because I'm over it. Everything didn't want to act right, but it's all good because we got it together, ready for what's up, Skyyy, guys. So
Yo, let me just give a quick shout out to my people that is on Facebook watching me. First of all, my girl Danaya. She's a really good friend of mine. And she moved, I think, to Arkansas. She just moved to Arkansas.
nice.
Let me tell you a story about her. She's probably gonna be mad that I put her business out here, but it's funny.
Oh
So
my goodness.
she used to date my sister's dad.
Okay,
He's old,
gotcha.
and she's young.
I figured that part. Okay.
And I'm 24. I think she's younger than me. I love you, Dito. Listen, I love you so much, girl. Okay,
I know she's sitting there like, seriously.
like for real, like yeah. I mean, but she got her little young thing. Like, she like white boys, so she got her little white boy
well.
in Arkansas.
Well.
And then Devin, that is a friend of mine, a family friend, I should say. He be looking out for the family, for my, my peoples or whatever. Hey, we played Drunk Uno the other night.
Yeah.
Listen.
You played which one?
Linda, Drunk Uno.
Oh goodness.
It was me, and
Oh,
I'm not a
boy.
drinker. Okay. I don't do these type of things.
You had to draw 4 and you was ready to string with somebody.
Do you know I had like 10 shots back to back to back to back.
Whoa! Hold on, wait,
Wait, what?
got more tea. Allegedly, she didn't know till after sound check.
Well, yeah, that's what they said
That's messed up.
in the report that I got. That's what they said
up.
that her and Juice WRLD was there ready to perform, ready to come out and do their thing and kill the stage, and then it got canceled. And then it was also footage released of Nicki Minaj at a carnival after the show was supposed to be done with her boyfriend, and she was just looking like real depressed and disappointed.
I need y'all to get this together. That's unacceptable. You can't. Nah. Y'all can't do this. This is unacceptable. Y'all can't
Right.
Artists aren't people aren't gonna want to come to shows.
Yeah.
And artists aren't gonna want to perform if you can't get your
Right.
venue together. Like, I need y'all to step it up. That's unacceptable. And how do you tell someone after sound check though? Like, what?
Right.
You don't
And
even
then
inform them.
9 times out of 10, the venue probably already knew that they were having these issues. So
That's
why
what
would
I'm
you
saying.
bring all these people out here, having to wait for hours, have the artists come up ready to perform? Like, who does that?
Oh, they said she smoked a blunt on live, letting everybody know how pissed she was. I would have too.
Right?
I would've
Yeah.
been like,
I mean,
you know what,
I
listen,
think that
Yeah.
if she would have done that, if she would have done that and addressed it right then and there, she wouldn't have got the backlash. that
She
would've.
did. That's the thing. She did. So
She did go on live.
So I don't. So.
Right, like right there at that very moment, like in the venue, like, look, y'all, I'm ready, I'm here. It's not my fault. It's the venue's fault. She did that.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna just say this because there's some other things that like some crazy on YouTube, so I can tell you for a fact, fans are messy. Subscribers
Especially
are
the barbs.
messy, incredibly
Especially
messy.
the barbs.
The barbs are messy, yes.
Yeah,
So like so they'll twist some stuff or whatever real quick.
yeah. But y'all, we about to go to break. You got another comment coming up off of YouTube?
Oh, she says that she should have She should have done what Jason Derulo did. He performed in the parking lot.
Oh, me. But no shade to Jason Derulo.
Jason.
But Jason Derulo is not the status of Nicki Minaj.
Hey.
So Jason Derulo can perform and not get robbed. Well, I mean, maybe.
Right.
Maybe. But Nicki Minaj, I feel like Nicki Minaj would have pulled some stuff like that. She would have been in the parking lot. Security was to be had.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
It would have been, yeah.
Bad. It would have been bad.
She probably would have people trying to touch her butt, steal her jrawelry, touch her hair, get her straight in her hair, pull up a wig, sell it on eBay. You know.
Yeah, it would have been bad because people don't know how to behave. That wouldn't
Right.
have
I mean,
worked out.
but then again, that was in France, so we don't know how they. Have you ever been to France?
I have not been to France.
Right. So maybe they behave differently than we do out here.
Well, didn't Kim Kardashian get robbed in France? So.
I feel like, you know what? Let's hit on this real quick. I feel like that was just a publicity stunt. I just feel like they do anything and everything, and they just diminish themselves, their names, and their family just to be relevant.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's just my opinion.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know.
It was her excuse to get off social media. Cause she showed it. She was done for a minute.
Whatever. I don't like him. I don't, like my favorite Kardashian is Khloe, and that's only because me and her really. Cause I love how she's so witty and sarcastic, and like she's the fat sister. I'm the fat sister.
Gotcha.
Okay. You know, we relate so much more.
Right, and there's also a question of whether she's their kid or that's OJ's daughter. All that.
Right. Yes. Yeah, she black. We know. Right. You know.
She's the only one.
Right. So I don't feel offended when she do black people things.
Right.
Yeah, let me stop up. Oh. But anyway, let's keep this petty party going. Coming up after this break, we're gonna be talking about Floyd Mayweather and how petty he can be, or if it's just a false claim. All right, don't move. It's what's up, Skyyy, right here on WindyCityUnderground.com. I got 73 minutes.
What?
I don't like this. Is that a show? The Diva House 8.
Yeah. There's a show on the switchboard?
Yes. I'm getting annoyed. This is ridiculous.
I'll have my folder next week.
Me too. Cause I promise we're gonna shut the show short today.
Yeah.
Maybe for like the second hour, because we're gonna get everyone that during until here, so we could just keep it on top.
Yeah.
Denisha logged off my life. I love her. That's my G, my home skillet biscuit. Feel me?
I know she's like, no, she did not. Just.
I mean, but shit, if you ain't wanted to be out there, like it was to the point. Like I ain't gonna say too much on live, but it was
Hold on one second. Hold on. Come look at Skyyy. Or go do some stuff.
Oh, the camera's on me. Huh? The camera's on me.
Yeah, the camera's on you. Going to have something who you are and what you do and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
They've never seen you before yet. So.
Alright, so cool. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for this opportunity to be on your live, girl. Telling people what I do and who I be. Alright, listen up. My name is Skyyy Miller. I am a multimedia personality. I am a social media coordinator for Urban Broadcast Media. I have my own show on 91.3 The Plug on Fridays. Where celebrity entertainment, all that good stuff, interviews. I do mostly my celebrity interviews over there. Right now on Windy City is every Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. And again, it's mostly underground music because that's what it is, Windy City Underground. I be chilling, man. I'm a shit talker. That's what I do. Like, and I have like no filter. So, if you want real entertainment, be sure to go follow me on all social media platforms. My Instagram is at SkyyMiller365. That's SKYY Miller365. My Snapchat and Facebook at Skyyy1Million. That's SKYY, the number 1, the word million. Yeah. If you have any tips, I'm about to launch my website.
Yeah.
What I'm about to talk to you about is, I can't say it online, but I want to say it so bad. I swear I do it, but I cannot say it. Jesus is killing me. Anticipation. What they saying about me? They talking shit.
No, not at all. They're talking about the Kardashians. The Kardashians that said throw the whole family away.
Okay, say it again. Say that shit, sis.
Throw the whole family.
It again.
That's Chef and Shay, Darian, yeah.
Jesus.
He does some like really crazy, like fun mukbangs and cooking and stuff. So
yeah. I'm so confused.
So we have because you were like, what's going on? So we have a new system that we're working with.
Let's keep that out there. Again, no filter. I'll give it in how you feel. Fucking feelings.
Man. Of course, yeah. Chef and Shade is the bomb.com. We love him. He's done some amazing things. So I've actually launched my jewelry channel. You guys, make sure you guys go to just Google Danaya Designs for You, and then the YouTube will pop up. I'm trying to get to 100 so I can make sure that that name is secured. Because now I have Danaya Azure is officially secured on YouTube. So just trying to get Danaya Designs for You link in there next. Might do a giveaway once I get to 100. Guys, just so yep. So go to Danaya Designs for You, click on that, it's right there, and go ahead and subscribe to that one. I have a couple videos up from when I was doing some styling, so I'll be dropping a video a day. Lord have mercy, it's gonna be interesting. I have a whole bunch of videos that just haven't dropped yet, so. But yeah, SkyyIsTheBomb.com. Love her.
Oh,
She's
me?
the most amazing. She has the most
Thank
amazing
you.
energy. Yes.
Thank you. I try.
I'm gonna let y'all know now. This is gonna get deep later on. I'm just
Yes.
letting you know.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them what's going on later.
So we're gonna be talking to a lady. She's a home care worker.
No, her mother was in a nursing
That's
home.
it. So she's talking to a lady that her mom was in a nursing home. They had to remove her from the nursing home because she was being mistreated. So for those who don't know, my mom passed on January 20th, and we chose to keep her in hospice at home because orange is not my color. And orange is not my color. And had anyone mistreated my mother in a nursing home, it would have been the end of their life, and I would have burned down the nursing home. So to prevent all of those things, we had her stay home with us, and I couldn't have been happier because she died and she was smiling. So we did the right thing on that one. Because baby, woo, the
They
patient.
just like my grandmother. She lives with my aunt, and she doesn't like nursing home. Like she won't even allow us to bring a nurse into the house.
Really? Wow.
So like, and my dad he's married. And his wife doesn't work. She's like a stay-at-home. Like, she takes care of all the household stuff.
Yeah.
And I made it to them like, Mom, Granny, why don't you have Karen come in? And she's a white lady. She was like, why don't you have... this is why I got no filter from my granny. Funny as hell. I was like, why you don't have Karen come in and just sit with you? She don't do nothing all day, you know. And her response was, I hope they don't tune into this because she gonna be hurt if she does. I care. That's my dad's life. But it is what it is. She said, I don't want that white woman coming in. She's like, I might be dying or choking, and she just sit there and let me die.
Okay. Oh my
I
goodness.
swear.
I cannot. I know. But no, I was so not. The only time I was even considering, putting my mom in the facility was that week before she passed, because I was like, we can't handle this. And,
We'll have to go back on.
yeah.
Where's all the commercials? I don't know. I'm not gonna find it.
Yeah, it's all mixed in there. They didn't change things. They didn't change some things. Ooh,
And we are back to What's Up, Skyyy, right here on WindyCityUnderground.com.
Yes.
Your music and your station. We were having a lit conversation behind scenes. So before we continue on with this petty party, from Nicki Minaj's fans to Floyd Mayweather, I want to let you all know to be sure to download the free TuneIn app on your Android or smartphone and search WindyCityUnderground.com to listen on the go. Again, that is free 99 on your favorite Google Play, your favorite app store. So do that. Also go follow us on all social media platforms at WindyCityUG. That is WindyCityUG. And be sure to follow me as well on Instagram and Twitter. It is at SkyyMiller365. That's SKYY Miller 365. Facebook and Twitter at Skyyy1Million. That is SKYY, the number 1 and the word million. What is your handles and stuff? Where can I see you at?
You can follow me on all social media at Danaya Azure. That's DANAYA AZURE. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, and now YouTube.
Yeah, you better get into it, baby. So behind the scenes, we were talking about later on today, exactly like maybe between 5 and 5:15. I'm going to be having a person call in by the name of Connie. Her mother, I'm gonna let her share her story, but just like a little brief detail. Her mom was in a nursing home and she was being mistreated and like not properly taken care of. So I'm going to let her use my platform and Danaya's platform to, share her story and basically like exploit these people, and because it's crazy. And she's all the way in Louisiana.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so she'll be calling in between 5 and 5:15.
Cause Louisiana got their issues anyway.
Yeah.
Ever since Katrina, they didn't lost all their man.
Yeah,
but then again, for real, like the reason that Katrina even happened was because the
government playing with the weather system.
The levees blew up. they were blown up. Let me rephrase it. They didn't break; they were blown up. And you talk to anyone down there, they'll say the same thing.
Yeah.
Because like I said, had they broken, they would have hit the French Quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And because it didn't hit the French Quarter, they chose the side of town they wanted to hit it at, and it happened to be the middle class black area of Louisiana.
What a coinky.
What a coinky.
That's not surprising. Not at all.
So to hear that they have issues with nursing homes, not surprising.
Right. Yeah, so she is actually going to be tuning into my Facebook Live, so the people on Facebook who's tuning in now will be able to see her and put a face to her voice. So if you want to be a part of that conversation, head on over to my Facebook at Skyyy Miller. That's SKYY and Miller. Just to look at my Facebook Live.
Right, because you guys can view, but you can't comment because you're not her friend. But
right.
If we also are on live on Community Underground's Facebook, so you guys can comment there.
Yep, or you can call in at 872-212-3925 about anything that you want to talk about. 872-21. What is it? 212-39. 3925.
That's right in front of my face right here.
Oh yeah, about that. So listen, this petty party I was just telling y'all about, Floyd Mayweather.
Oh Lord, what he do now?
He is a character, bro, and here's why. Let me tell you. He is being sued by his ex, Chantel Jackson.
He always being sued.
Because Floyd Mayweather is like, he just don't care. He don't care.
He got that kind of money that's just whatever. So.
And I'm glad you spoke on it, because let's hit on that real quick. I don't like the people that have money, a little bit of money or big money, and they just feel like they can do whatever and say, I cannot. That's why like all these young rappers like Tekashi 69 and the Chief Keefs, the Lil Durks, like when they blew up, they just felt like it was okay for them to do something. That's why Chief Keef got dropped from his label. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. I can't deal with stuff.
No,
like
you're right, and that's the problem. Like a fool that has money, and the money is soon parted. Throw the entire Mayweather away.
Listen, people on her YouTube live, baby, they are some savages.
Chef and Shay, he is a beast. And it was so true, because it's just this whole situation of that's why 45 think he can do what he does.
Yeah.
I'm still confused on how he's in the White House, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Listen.
I can't, because it's like, it's so sad. I'm like, if Obama would have done 1/10 of what he did, if Michelle, I'm gonna say it, I've said it before, I say it again, if Michelle Obama would have been caught in a sex tape, it would have been the end of him being a senator.
But let's talk about this real quick, because if you think about it, the Obamas, yeah. I just had a blind moment. I'm sorry. The Obamas are the first, the first family in the White House without any scandals. Period. Point blank. And what is their nationality?
African American.
Right. They black.
Right.
That's it. That's all. Right. And I want to hit on this too, because I'm a big conspiracy theorist. Okay. I honestly feel like, okay, before we talk about Floyd Mayweather, because we're going to talk about him real quick, but I honestly feel like Barack was put into the White House to gain the trust of us. Right? Because who was before Barack? Listen, and before y'all start judging me and talking crap about me, I'm not up on my political stuff as I should be. I know that, alright? But it's Bush. So Bush, he was a Republican or Democrat?
Republican.
Right, okay, so they had Bush. Oh, Jesus. I'm just going back to school. So they had Bush in office, who was for predominantly whites, right? And then
yes, he said, preach, say that.
Yes. So after Bush was in office, and they brought in Barack. Now, I feel like they really only brought in Barack to win over the trust of black people. And now that Barack is out of office again, who's in office now?
45. and
Right.
company.
Trump, the person who hates black people the most on this world, is right after Barack. So now that you know what I'm saying, so like, to me, it's all about strategy. Like they, you know what I'm saying, like they wanted us to, and it worked too when Obama was in office. It worked. We started to trust the government again, like,
Very true.
and then all of this stuff started happening with all these killings, all of this racism, this blatant racism, like, and and I like the blatant racism. Okay, don't be racist behind my back and smile
Right,
in my
just go ahead and
face.
say something.
Right. So I like it that way, because I know who you are before you even talk. However, it's just
y'all getting too bold. Let's be very.
Right.
Let's be very.
And the
clear.
black agenda is not being like there. I feel like they're taking care of all this other stuff, and they're using all this other stuff that Trump does and what he says as a distraction. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So we won't have to focus on what really matters. Which, in my eyes, the first thing that we should be talking about is the black agenda. Is all of these, all this stuff that's happening in the black communities that they're like the people that run this country is allowing to happen.
Right. And that's why it's frustrating what happened with Black Lives Matter, because Black Lives Matter is becoming a force. And because Black Lives Matter was becoming a force, they had to shut it down, and they had to infiltrate it, because it was becoming something incredibly powerful. Because they didn't know that something out of a hashtag would turn this phenomenal movement. Right. And like I said, it absolutely is not what it was, because now everybody thinks they can say it and they can claim it or whatever, and they have no idea what it's about. Like people don't even know that it was started by two queer women. Like. And my whole thing was that they're like, oh, well, they don't like the gay community. I'm like, but it's two queer women that started the organization. That means,
right.
But the crazy thing was, because one of the founders was saying that the biggest thing was everybody was always looking for the white man behind it, and it's like there is none.
Right.
It was us, but nobody believed it.
Go ahead.
But it's and so now we have the situation. Like, I'm still confused. Black men, why did y'all vote for 45? I'm confused on how that happened. Like, what were we thinking? Like,
or not even that. Like the foreigners too.
Right.
The foreigners. Right. Remember when he first got in office, and the foreigners that publicly stated that they voted for him got deported.
Yep.
Dummies.
That part.
You should have dummy written on your darn forehead, because that's what you are, dumb. You need to go back to school. Maybe you're not fit to be in the U.S. because, we over here smart. Well, most of us. Some of us. Half of us. A little bit of us.
Smart. A few.
Yeah, just a few.
I mean, but it was so sad, because I'm just like sitting there like, I remember election day, and I'm literally sitting there like, this ain't gonna happen. There's no way. And I'm like, why is he winning?
But
how
see, that's the thing, though. But that's the thing. That's just my point. The government, I don't vote. I have never voted, only because I honestly feel like our votes, A, don't matter, and B, the government put and the Illuminati puts in office who they want in office. They wanted Barack Obama in office to win over us, the blacks.
Okay.
They wanted Trump in office because they know Trump ain't got no filter. He don't care. Okay, and the thought of him being impeached or assassinated or whatever, it ain't gonna happen, because why? The government wants him in office because of how he is stirring up the pot.
Yeah. Well, that in fact, Mike Pence is worse. But
listen, yo, if you're listening right now, call in 872-212-3925. That is 872-212-3925. We're gonna move on real quick because we got completely off topic.
Yeah, he was. Well, actually, no. The whole thing we were talking about Floyd Mayweather, and then we were talking about people that have FG money, and that's how we. It wasn't off topic. It was just.
So like it kind of like swerved over there to the left.
Right. 45 got FG money. He thinks.
I can't wait till that one person that gets the balls to just step up to anybody with money like that. Shut them all the way down.
Yo,
do you hear me?
It's coming. Trust me.
For real.
It's coming for sure.
But listen though. Yeah. So anyway, he is being sued by his ex, Chantel Jackson, and she is now trying to get past conversations between him and his friends Mark Laitler to prove that Floyd actually stole some of her belongings out of her storage when they were separated for that short amount of time, and then she put herself in storage and moved to LA because they were in Vegas together. So she moves to LA, and he convinced her to come back to Vegas. It'll be different, yada yada yada. We all know how that goes. You know why? Because men ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So she ended up coming back, and when she came back, Floyd might have had somebody go over there and steal some of her belongings, and now he's holding it hostage. Like he admitted to, she says he admitted to stealing it allegedly, and he said that she'll get it back if she follows his terms. So he's using it as a form of control, power. And just like people with money would do. It's dumb to me. So it's dumb.
So what's going? If she comes with those receipts though, he's giving that up.
Right, but see, this is the thing. He got his lawyers now saying that she's not able to use anything that their conversations to prove that that's in fact the case.
A screenshot is a mug. Like if she can find not even voice, if she doesn't necessarily even have to have the voice phone calls. If she can find text messages or emails or something, Facebook,
right.
anything that can prove that he's lying. Screenshots can prove a case. Well, don't do it, because somebody will find something and accidentally leak it.
Right.
And all of a sudden, what are you gonna do? You gotta give her stuff back, or the money for it. Either one of the two.
Right. I mean, but see, this is me. You want to be petty with me? I could play 10 times harder. Okay, you steal my stuff and then lie about it. I'm gonna hit you for more than just whatever it costs.
Exactly.
I'm gonna hit you for probably 2-3 times as much. And then we all know that Floyd Mayweather got money because I thought he do on social media flex.
Yeah.
So I know you got it.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm gonna hit you where I feel like it will hurt.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but we all know Floyd Mayweather said he ain't gonna miss no money. So.
Well, fine, then just pay her the money and keep it pushing, then, right?
Exactly.
Stop being petty. Petty.com. Just go ahead and give her the money. Cause you have it, so. Write up for your taxes or something. Exactly. Yeah, you can just write up for your taxes or whatever. You'll be good.
Right.
And I think a lot
can you write off your taxes? Like if you get sued, have to pay me like $1 million. Can that be a tax write-off?
I think it depends on what it's for. If it's like if you claim it's for, like, he'd probably be shady and try to claim it's for an organization. Like, I can see that. I can see him doing that. Saying it's for charity. I can see him doing that. I can definitely see him doing some things like that because Floyd has issues.
So you know what? I'm not something I have to talk about. Barry Cofield. He is an NFL star.
Yes.
He was recently arrested for a DUI, and he had guns drawn on him. Now that we're on the subject, we were on the subject of black and white and wrong versus good,
right.
Stuff like that. I actually have an audio clip of it, so I'm gonna play that real quick, then we're gonna talk about it. Okay?
Okay, let's go.
Let me see. Here it goes. Oh, that's definitely not it. That's a commercial.
YouTube done bored you can.
Why did it do that?
Could you probably?
Okay, so listen. This is a free ad. That's a commercial with well, it looks like a good movie. Oh my. Oh, no, that's 911 with Angela Bassett.
Oh.
And it airs tonight on Fox.
Shout out to Angela.
9/8 Central.
Shout out to Angela Bassett.
Yeah, Black Queen doing her thing. I love it. Okay, but here's the actual video.
Got it? Yep. Get him out of that car. Wreck the back window.
The look on your face.
Hey, put your hands up! Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Get out of the car and get on the ground! Lay down on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on your face! Get on your face! Oh, no, I hit the window. There we go.
Oh, they found something on them.
I'm putting that right on top of the mold, okay? Just for now.
Alright. So that is basically the video of his intense arrest. The look on your face. You want to say something? I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. What did they stop him for?
I don't. He got arrested for a DUI. I don't understand. I don't know what the exact reason why he got stopped, but it was a DUI because I believe they found drugs in his pocket.
So they can prove that he took him before he got on the road. Like, I mean, was he stumbling? Like, I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to hope that they didn't just like. Was he swerving?
Oh, and it was a. He got he pleaded no contest to a heroin possession. Assaulting an officer. But he didn't even. By the looks of the video, there was no assault.
All I heard was
get on the floor.
Get on the ground, get your face on the ground. Like, there's so many things that are wrong with that video. There, you know, there was no compassion. Like, I've seen stops where it's okay, you know, license and registration. Did you hear those words? License and registration. Did you hear those words at all? Like, at all?
I just want to know if this was a Tom Brady, you know, or a white person, would it have? And I know I keep going back to race. Me and my grandmother, I said this last week. Me and my grandmother have these type of debates all the time because she is white,
right?
So she doesn't experience what, you know, we would experience. I wonder if this was a Tom Brady or what's from the white person, like, or just like a white person. Period. If it would have been that deep or, you know, violent.
And the sad part is the answer is no, because I've seen enough videos online where the person that gets stopped is Caucasian, and it's a totally different approach.
Totally different approach.
I mean, I was like, I didn't even hear the words. Can I have your license and registration? It was get out of the car, get out of the car.
For what?
For what? That's what I'm saying. Like, for what?
And then, you know, he's a big dude. You know what I'm saying? So they probably automatically felt like, oh, he got a gun, or, you know.
This is why people ask why I don't drive. This is why I don't drive, because the minute I get out of the car from towering over an officer, it's the end. Yeah. Like, Sandra Bland is literally is past now because she was towering over the officer. Let's be very clear about that, because people can say what they want. She had a flippant mouth, but the officer made her go that way because of the way that he was following her. Like, because he had stopped the girl before that. I saw the full video. He stopped the girl before that, and then he maneuvered his car so that she had to maneuver her car because she was like, who the heck is this fool following me? Yeah. You know what I mean? And so he's telling me, you driving erratically. You made her drive erratically. Because she's scared, because she's like, why are you following me? Like, right. What did I do? You know, and so you got mad because she was flipping. You know what I'm saying? Because he was an ugly Negro, basically, because I've seen the same kind of situation happen with a Caucasian woman, and they're very calm, they're very respectful. Like, right. As much as people can claim that, you know, racism has changed and blah, 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 blah. No, it's just being filmed. Right. That's the difference.
And then not only that, too, like, now that, you know, since Trump has been in office, it has gotten worse. Yeah, stuff happened when Obama was in office. However, since Trump has been in office, it has gotten worse.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, what happened?
Hold on, wait. So Chef Shay said, hold on, wait. He said, stop it.
What happened?
I don't know, this stuff coming through. Hold on. Stephen Shay said, that they cheat to win. That's the only way they get in. Ooh,
wait, what happened?
That college scandal. We should talk about that.
Oh,
too.
yep.
Baby. Yeah. Ooh.
Exactly.
The focus is to tarnish the black agenda. Very true. And he also said, "Ooh, child, Miss Skyyy is talking black baby. I love it."
Listen, and me being one type of, my mom is white. Okay, my mom is white, Cuban, and Japanese. My grandmother, her mom, white, like rock music, like her type. I remember me, her, and my sister was in a car, and we went to a mobile gas station, and it was this white biker guy. He was cute for a white guy, right?
Right.
He had long hair, blue eyes, like his hair wasn't going in the wind. It was just like, and she goes, "Ooh, I love Sabrina." I was like, Granny, first of all, horrible image, but that's her type. So, you know, but my point is, me being mixed people think that I can't have an opinion how I have an opinion, because even though I ain't, my mother is white, my father is dark, like
Right.
this microphone dark, right?
Right.
So even though I do have, white people in my family or white mom, people are like, well, you can't, who? Because
I'm so
because
confused
at
by
the,
that, too.
no, because at the end of the day, when me and you go outside, we're both black. They see
Right.
me how they see you. You know what I'm saying? Even though I am mixed, they see me how they see you.
Mm-hmm.
And people be like, "But you're white. How do you feel this way about white people?" Because even though I am mixed with whites, I still get targeted as a black woman.
Period. Point blank.
In America. That's how I can have the thoughts that I have. And people are like, well, you don't support interracial dating, but your mom's like, I don't care. Listen, Linda.
Right.
Listen.
Right. And that's her choice.
Right. Because I honestly feel like Becky ain't got nothing to. Because we talked about this last week too. Becky had nothing in common with a Tyrone. What do Becky with the good hair got in common with Tyrone with the tattoos and been to jail?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And probably been to jail for something he didn't even commit just because he a black man. He been to jail.
See, we didn't even get to that part.
See, so
we didn't even get to that.
I have all of these thoughts. Let me just shout out to Jarvis. Online, we is not friends, so please. I'm just playing.
I cannot.
I'm just playing. But yeah, so I want to talk about this, and then also the person we're about to interview, Miss Connie. Let's talk about the fact that her mother is black and being mistreated in this nursing home. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be really clear about Louisiana, because I don't think people understand. When I went down to Louisiana for a racial justice conference, mind you.
Did you really?
I'm in Louisiana for a racial justice conference.
Ooh.
It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting because it was a year after Hurricane Katrina hit.
Mm.
So we are going there post Katrina. I've never seen houses being put. I've never seen houses pushed together. I've never seen literally the way that the water rose. It looked like they're on AT&T sign. Like, it was crazy that the different levels and whatnot.
Yeah.
And one thing that I learned about Louisiana is they're very clear about their racism. It's in their stores. Like, there are mammies.
Is it really?
In their stores.
There are what?
Mammies.
What is that?
Those super dark, disrespectful, figurines, all in their stores. Like, you walk in, it's just
I want
all of that.
See,
mammies,
and I'm the type.
There's mammies and sandbows and everything.
Let me say something.
There.
I'm the type. If I see something like that in the store, I'm the type to go in there and knock that down and keep it moving.
See,
walk out like that. I'm that bold. You bold with your racism, I can be bold with disrespecting it.
And then but even beyond that, what the biggest problem that I saw is that the fact that if you're African American in Louisiana, they're very surprised that we were down there and we were not there to help. So the biggest thing that they do down there is a lot of people that are African American are in the service industry, and so they expect that from you.
Right.
And so the fact we coming in there, we're like, what, whatever, but no, we're here for an event. Like, we're not here working there, we're actually here.
Right.
We're here, we're staying at the hotel, we're staying by the French Quarter, all that stuff. Like, what do you mean? And it was surprising to people. So
right.
It's still very backwards down there, and so I can see that. I can see the fact that the nursing home wouldn't treat them right because they don't feel that they have to. They don't feel that it's important to them to do so, because nobody's checked them yet.
Right.
Well, they're going to learn today. But again, when you have a culture that's still consistent, that's still very, very consistent in its racism, and very blatant in it, yeah, they get along, quote unquote, but another problem that Louisiana has is all the people that took advantage of the situation, and buying up all this property in the black neighborhoods, and people that were just what was so crazy, we went on a tour to see the ninth ward, the lower ninth ward, and somebody literally was in the car with us ooh, how much does that cost? How can I get my hands on that so I can develop it for people that don't look like us? And we're just and the guy, our tour guide was like, well, that's the biggest problem that we're having right now, is all these people that want to redevelop things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
yeah.
So yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. You know, and I think a lot of people just don't realize what it does to people when you're just put in a box.
Right.
There are all these people that are literally just put into a box and they they feel they can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Because that's just that's quote unquote how it is down there. And you know, you're just gonna come in, you're gonna go, you're gonna work your little service job, and that's just
You know what's crazy is I was thinking about the venture I was telling you about. I was thinking about actually moving to Louisiana, like after like a year or two of me starting what I'm going to start or do what I'm. You know what I'm saying? You know, I only said that because I recently interviewed Kevin Gates' cousin, Percy Key, and he lives in Baton Rouge, Indiana. And I asked him a question. I'm like, well, do you feel like Louisiana artists are underrated? And his response was, I don't feel like they're underrated. I feel like they're not rated at all. And that's because we don't have big media outlets like other cities.
Very true.
So I'm like, well, when I start my stuff, this will be like, I want to start somewhere small, and for my platform, because if I'm out there and if it's the only person out there doing what I plan on doing, it's gonna get bigger for myself and for the artists out there, you know, the people out there.
Right.
So now that you say that, I might have to reconsider. Like,
you know, and it's like I said, you have to be very careful. Like, from what I understand, New Orleans is more diverse, but the rest of Louisiana.
Well, like, because I believe Percy and Kevin, like, he's in Baton Rouge, I believe. Baton Rouge. Did I say it right now? Baton Rouge, yeah. So I think, I don't know.
Yeah, but New Orleans is a whole mess. Like, I didn't even realize it until we got down there. I didn't realize how bad the media lied on the area too, because like they made it seem like everybody down there was poor and it was just a poor neighborhood that got, you know, and
right.
And then people were talking about, you know, well, they have it better now because, you know, their lives were terrible before. Now they have this money or whatever. And I'm like, okay, but what you don't understand is these were middle class African American homes that were destroyed. It wasn't like it was just the hood that got destroyed.
Right.
And that's why I was like, I can't stand mainstream media because y'all be lying. You know,
Yeah.
like, you know, you really, when you go down there, you really get to see how much they lied about the situation. It's a mess. You know, it's a mess, and I'm sure there's still places today that haven't been fixed, even though all that money been thrown down there. That's why I have a problem with Red Cross because whole nother show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole nother show because Red Cross has been in trouble for, you know, spending more money than they should have. Especially when it comes to Puerto Rico and all that kind of stuff. So like they've had their own little situation.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why they actually made a Black Cross in Texas because a lot of people in the Red Cross were not. They weren't even checking for the black people down there, which was sad. Like I saw a video and I'm just like, seriously?
Yeah.
How you gonna ride by in the boat? You see the black couple and just be like, whoop, and just leave. Really? This is honestly how this is working right now.
Yeah.
It's sad because you really see how bad the situation is when people are in dire straits. When you know, and I'm sure you talked about it before, when it comes down to, you know, survival situation, white folks are surviving, black folks are living. That's what it always is. I'm like, seriously, this is what we're doing. This is what, like, we're still on the same narrative.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Real quick, because we're about to do this interview, I just want to point out some type of black girl magic.
Yes, so much. Oh my goodness.
A woman in Houston gave birth to sextuplets. How many babies is that? That sounds
6.
like a lot.
Wait, no. Yeah.
Is it 6? And she did it in 9 minutes.
I'm sorry, what?
She birthed 6 babies in 9 minutes.
Woo. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. That is definitely a lot.
Whew, that's a lot of work.
In 9 minutes.
Just pop.
Could you do that? This sounds painful.
That sounds so painful. Because it's like you literally like popped them out like back to back. Like almost simultaneously. Wow, that's crazy. Well, shout out to her. Shout out to the family. Prayers and blessings to the family.
Yes. Hashtag Black Girl Magic. I
Yes.
better get into it. That's some things that a white person could never do. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just talking stuff. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
No,
I love everybody.
Yes.
But listen, I got Connie. She is about to tune into my Facebook Live, and you're gonna be able to hear her on the radio as well. So we're gonna go to a quick break so we can get everything set up for you. Alright, you're listening to What's Up Skyyy right here on WindyCityUnderground.com. Connie, you ready? Oh, why it ain't working? Connie, I need you to accept, baby. It's not working.
Is she on her phone?
No, my screen is frozen. Like, it's not letting me press nothing on the screen. It's not letting me press that specific thing.
You have to restart it. And it's completely frozen?
Ah, just that. It says, look. It says, it's right there, right?
It doesn't have the...
Here, maybe you can figure it out. Hi.
It doesn't have an option to bring her on camera. You see what I'm saying? You see how it has...
Yeah.
You see how it has options?
Let's see. Alright.
Is she calling from her phone or from her?
Connie, are you on your phone or are you on your computer? You can call her. Alright, bye Instagram. Oh Jesus, wait.
We laugh anyway, y'all.
But do you have any comments? Okay, so I need you to do it on your phone. That's the only way you'll be able to, right? On the phone? Yes, I need you to do it on the phone.
That's why. See?
Yeah. She's on her laptop.
That's why.
But she can't?
You can't. She can't call. She can't call in from a laptop.
Okay. Alright, so she's gonna log into her phone right now. Got her message. This is so bad. Connie, let me know when you're on your phone.
You can tell I'm just gonna change. We'll have the option to bring her in.
Jesus, I'm tired. I'm about to give me a whole thing of So what is the meeting gonna be about?
Just rules and regulations. Don't cursing. No, don't have your guests being here cussing up a song because somebody actually did that.
Ooh, right? What happened?
Somebody actually had Country Black came through. He was just Country Black from one of the damn songs. I forgot. The 50 Mafia, I think. And so he was just swearing the entire interview.
How was that? That is so funny.
Oh yeah, she got the
The show got canceled because of that. Like not even a warning, not a 1, 2, 3, you're out.
I think it would have probably if it wouldn't have been the entire show and the music wouldn't have been all swear words.
Yeah.
It might have been, but it was just like.
Oh, she's on.
Oh, awesome.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I think that was probably.
Connie, can you hear me?
Okay,
Okay, cool. And then. Alright, so we're gonna go in after this song, okay? Huh? I know, but we got you, okay? I'm gonna just follow my lead, follow her lead, and you know, we're gonna take care of you. Up featuring Skyyy by Jay Adair.
Nice. Shout out to Jay Adair. See, okay, we got new music, so this is a new artist. I like that. I like this. Okay, I can deal with this.
No comment. Okay. Alright, so I got a guest co-host in the building with me today, okay? Because she went through a similar situation with her mom. So I thought that y'all could probably connect, you know, and share your stories and, you know, your personal experiences. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
Okay. I just want to say hi, Antonio Reed and Tanya, cousin Tanya, White Sox SC. He's supposed to be my permanent co-host, but he just tried to play me. It's okay though.
What happened?
He did. He's supposed to be my permanent co-host, and he know because he about to comment something. Hey, keep it clean, keep it cute. See, it's okay. Hey, cousin, I was just talking to your daughter. I love you too, cousin. I was just talking to Kayla about possibly being a sponsor for her hairline. What is the Boss Life Virgin hair? You have to go check her out on all social media platforms. Shop with her. Let her do your hair listing because she be slaying it. Okay? You don't love me, Antonio. There you go. She finna do my hair too.
Oh, nice.
She is. She gonna do my hair. But of course, I'm gonna give me a family discount because I'm her favorite cousin.
Nice. I can't wait to see it.
I know.
So
I'm about to do the wig made for me.
Ah,
All this on top of my head. She about to do me a wig.
that's gonna be pretty.
I'm excited. I'm gonna dye like blue.
It's gonna be fabulous. Ooh.
Yeah.
Cute. That's
I'm
really
gonna dye
cute.
blue.
Oh, like for Skyyy?
Huh?
For Skyyy?
Yeah, like a light blue. I think. What you think about that, Miss Connie? My blue hair?
I would say dark blue. But
Dark blue? You said no.
No.
It's just a wig. It's just a wig.
Right, it's
Take it off.
Yeah. Either that or I'm gonna get a sew in. I had purple before when I was going here to school. I had purple faux locks.
Oh, fun.
And when I got them, like the second day I got my interview with Brave Williams. You know who that is? Brave Williams. She found 7th Street, or like she's the one who discovered 7th Street.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I interviewed her and she was like, "Oh, I love your hair." I'm like, "Oh, I love your face," because she was just so pretty to me.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're about to go on. Yes, it's Shop Boss Life. Let them know, cuzzo. What up, Tone? Yeah, that's Tony of 91.3 The Plug.
Yeah.
Yes, catch me there on Fridays. What time? 6 to 7.
I can't.
6 to 7 p.m. Listen, and I'm about to be going there weekdays too. So Tony, you know, I got my stuff, so we're gonna be going live and stuff. But we on the 30 seconds, okay, Miss Connie, you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Ready? 10 seconds. You ready?
Let's get it.
Welcome back to What's Up, Skyyy, right here on WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. I got my homegirl, Danaya, in the building with me.
What's going on? What's going on, Miss Lady?
Nothing much. Let me tell y'all something. I have on the phone line. We're really on my Facebook Live, so go over there and do that right now. If you want to hear more about her story, her name is Connie. And I'm going to let you introduce yourself, Miss Connie, and basically just tell us your story and you know, the purpose of you being a part of What's Up Skyyy right now, okay? Hello, Miss Connie.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Uh-oh, did we
no.
lose her?
Oh, no.
This isn't good.
Oh, wait, I heard her.
I'm here.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So, Connie, so tell us a little bit about your story and your experience with your mother and the nursing home.
Well, my mom is, she was in a nursing home in Monroe, Louisiana. She suffers from dementia.
Okay.
Okay.
She suffers from epileptic seizures. And I was just led to believe that putting her in that nursing home was the best thing for her. Biggest mistake I ever made.
Mm.
Do you want to go like into more detail why you feel like that was the biggest mistake?
I put in like 2014, I take that back, like 2013, and then I moved back to Dallas.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Back and forth, I started seeing that her clothes were piling up, not being washed. Started seeing that dirty diapers in the clothes basket. Yes, unsanitized.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what was your initial reaction when you seen how your mother was being treated in that nursing home?
I'm sorry, say again?
I said, what was your initial reaction? Like, how did you react initially when you seen, like, you know, the dirty clothes or the dirty diapers in her clothes bin, or, you know, the fact that she wasn't being properly taken care of?
Well, my first reaction was to keep calm and go talk to a member of management.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after so long, you don't talk to everybody in the building, from nursing to ADON to DON, and after a while, it's time to call corporate.
Yes.
It's time to call the
Yeah.
state.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that before you go to the state, there's a person called the ombudsman in your city. You can call them. They come out and they do their little investigation, and you guys sit down and you have a meeting. Well, after a while, this is how the ombudsman's hanging. So then you go to the state, comes out, they get their little citation. After they get a citation, it goes good for a little while, and then it goes right back to the way it was. So they figured, I'm in Dallas, I'm not gonna drive 4 hours. They were wrong.
It's only 4 hours. Only
Right.
4 hours.
Oh,
so.
right. Only 4 hours. So, when you made those complaints to them, what did they say? Did they like just brush you off, or did they sound concerned?
I mean, they would always say that the aid is new, okay?
Which is not excusable.
No.
Should be properly trained. Let's just put that out there.
Exactly.
So after a while, you know, it just keeps going. It just kept going on, and till I just couldn't take it anymore. I mean, I complained, and the reason I didn't take her out because I was going through a situation myself, and I wasn't able to take care of her.
Right.
So, you know, then bruises started coming up on her legs. I asked about the bruises.
Bruises.
And, you know, like
So.
she bumped her leg on the bed. But my mom is in a wheelchair, so
Nah.
if she's having assistance, she can't get up.
Right. So
The story kept. So
I guess
I just took her out.
I guess my question now is, after you filed all these complaints, you kept getting, brushed off as if it didn't matter, or you didn't matter, or your brother didn't matter. How did you keep your cool? Cause me, I'm about to grab mama. I'm burning this whole place down. That's just me.
That is not the right thing to do.
Well, yeah, that's all I'm asking. Because to be honest, I don't know how I would have reacted. I mean, I've never been in that situation. And then when my mother gets older, if I am put in that situation, I don't know how I might react. So that's why I'm asking you. What advice can you give to people that is going through these type of things with their, their parents, their loved ones, or whatever, like just to keep their cool?
If you go to jail, she gonna still be there.
Yeah.
Then what?
That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point. Yeah, because you're locked up. Now who's gonna be looking after mom, making sure she's getting properly taken care of? Yeah. Yeah.
My thing is this: if you're not gonna take them out, then you need to go on a regular basis. When I say regular basis, I mean if you're not gonna go every day, you need to go at least every excuse me. You need to go at least every other day.
Yes.
So
Do not go the same time every day.
yeah, because then they might try to clean up their act.
Mm-hmm.
When they know that you're coming, just do pop-ups.
Yep.
So how long did it take you to finally be like, nah, this ain't happening, I'm not feeling this, like I need to get my mother up out of the situation? Like, how long did it take you to realize that it wasn't gonna change?
A long time.
Yeah.
Because I just took her out December of last year.
Wow.
Oh my. Okay.
And that's a big responsibility, especially with someone who has dementia.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for her?
Your strength. Your strength is amazing.
Yeah.
I think, and I'm a Skyyy. Like I was purposely did not put my mom in hospice because I know my temper, and if there would have been any bruises on anywhere, it just wouldn't have ended well. So I made sure that we actually had her home with us when she was sick, and I think what you're saying is right. You could burn the place down, but then then who's gonna take care of your mother? But I guess your strength is amazing because I don't understand why people get into that field if their main objective is not to care about someone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if what you are doing is not caring for someone, why would you want to get into the home care field? Why would you want to get into the nursing field? There's not that much money in it. So
Exactly.
like if you don't care about what you're doing, why are you there?
Yeah.
And the fact that the facility allowed someone to let her be neglected for weeks says a lot about the facility. And it's crazy that people even think that that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Like, would you do that to your parents? Like, really?
Right. Now, Miss Connie, do you know the what the facility is doing now? Like, are they still open, or have they been closed down? Have they been, fines or anything?
They're still open as far as I know.
Okay.
But my advice to people is, if you're not going to take them out, there's no need for you to complain, because you could be only putting them in more danger.
Yeah. So do you think that's what it was? Like when you started seeing bruises pop up on, or do you think that your complaints, like they got tired of you complaining, so they just started doing whatever to her? Do you think that may have been what it was?
It might have made someone upset.
Yeah. So do you think that does your mom remember anything? I know she has dementia, but does she remember anything, or can she say anything like, "Hey, this person did this to me"?
No, her dementia is to the point now to where she can barely remember anything. That she don't know how the bruises got there.
And that's why they did it, because she can't tell anyone because she can't remember. That's the worst kind of people. Like, I don't even understand. There's a specialist in helping people like that, because you do it because you know that you can't tell, because you can't remember which one of you monsters did that to her.
Why don't you share your story so maybe I can connect? You know what I'm saying? Like on a deeper level.
Yeah, I mean, like with me, like my mom passed of colon cancer on January 20th, and she went into we put her in home hospice December 7th, and I specifically refused to put her into a home care facility, because I knew for a fact that that if anything were to happen to her, that I wouldn't be calm. Like I knew that, so I chose to keep her at home, and I'm glad we did, because we were blessed with an amazing team, you know. But it's just heartbreaking to think that people think that this behavior is acceptable.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking to think that people, you know, get paid to treat people this way. You know what I mean? And I think for me, it was more the fact that, like, I know you talked about, you know, having, making sure that you go out to wherever you have your parents every other day or every day if possible, because people they will try you, and that's the sad part. You have to really do your research when it comes to that. But even so, if it's a situation where nobody has said anything,
right. Now, Miss Kenny, I have a question. Going back to the start of the interview, you had said that you were led to believe that this is where your mother should be. Like, how did they persuade you to, you know, put her in this specific home? Like, what did they say? How did they sell you on it?
You broke up. I didn't understand the question.
So I remember back in the beginning of the interview, you said that you were led to believe that this home was good. This is where she should be. This is where she should, you know, spend her time. How did the people that you did the initial interview with, how did they persuade you on letting your mom stay there versus any other home? Like, how did they sell the home to you?
People look at the building.
Mm-hmm.
They have a nice picture. During the business hours,
right?
Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, because you have upper management there. Well, by 5:30, 5:45, everybody's gone.
Wow.
It's like it is on any other job. Now you can relax. Big boss is gone.
Right. Yeah.
And I do tell you, they cover their employees. They
Of
take
course.
up for their people.
I'm sure they do.
They would always say, "No, I can't believe she did that. No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't
Right.
do that." You can't tell me what people will not do. I used to work for a nursing home in Skyyy, Texas.
Yeah.
Driving the bus, you know, taking them to doctor's appointments, stuff. So I was seeing some stuff.
Right. So real quick, if anybody have any questions for Ms. Connie, you can call in at 872-212-3925. That's 872-212-3925. If you have any personal experience dealing with a similar situation, if you just have any questions or want to, you know, speak with Ms. Connie, feel free to call in. That's 872-212-3925. I had another question, but guess what? I had a brain fart. So, oh Jesus.
Well, I think one thing is that, so, like, I know you talked about that, people look at the building.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say is the first thing that people the main question that someone should ask if they're looking to put their parent in a nursing home? What's the first question that someone needs to ask?
Yeah, good question.
The first thing I would do is go to their website,
Okay.
because after I took her out, I went to the website, and oh, was some shocking comments on that website.
Wow.
Like reviews. Oh, so they had like a bunch of negative reviews.
Yes.
Oh
Wow.
my. Okay.
So before you put anybody in any kind of facility, you need to check out their website. And you
Yeah.
can also go to your local police department, and it's public record of how many times they've been sued, how many
Wow.
times action's been taken against them. All that is what you need to know before you stick somebody somewhere.
Yeah. So I remember the question. So before you hopped on air with us, we were talking about racism and how black people are treated worse than whites, obviously. Do you feel like this was that case? Do you feel like they were treating her different because of the color of her skin, or do you feel like, this is just how they treat all their clients?
I've heard white and black complain about them.
Okay.
Okay.
For example, there was a white guy one time. They called the state on them because a certain person in upper management was talking bad about the employees. Calling them the N-word, and they don't do anything. And she was telling this to this white guy. Well, the white guy called the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had somebody in there. He called the state. So I don't think it had anything to do whether she being black or white. It's just a bad place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
After 5 and on weekends. Just
Wow.
go to any kind of nursing facility in your city on weekends versus you going in there doing business hours.
Yeah.
It's a totally different
It's a
environment.
Yeah. That's just crazy to me. Like what you were saying earlier. I do radio because I love it. I do media because I love it.
Exactly.
Like I wasn't getting paid like the first 3.5 years of me doing media. Seriously, I just got my first paying job last October.
Right.
Like so, and the fact that I was not getting paid, but I still continued to push and do media and do radios and hostings and all of this stuff, and even I even traveled, So the fact that people, I just want to, like, my question is, what is the point of becoming a home care provider or like, a nursing, anything, like in that field? Like, why are you in that field if you don't love it? Like, because like you said, like the money ain't that great, okay? The money in radio ain't that great.
But
Like,
the check it pays the bills.
but you could work at, like, people in Chicago work at McDonald's, make $15 an hour and it pays the bills.
Right.
So if you don't really love what you do,
and the biggest thing is that you're caring for someone's loved one. You're
putting another person's life in your hand.
Exactly. You're literally have someone's life in your hands. If you don't like what you do, get another career, please. There's no reason to be disrespectful. There's no reason to be evil. There's no reason to harm someone because you mad about your job. Get a new career.
Right.
I'm sorry you spent that money on that school. You better go back and go to another school and find something else to do. There are so many things you can do. You can work with the dead and get paid more money. Like, if this is what you want to do, if you don't care about people, you don't care about life, then go ahead, we're gonna mortuary. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no excuse
there's
for
so
this.
much to do
No excuse.
in this world, like where you can make good money, no money, little money, whatever. And get bills paid. Like, if that's the case, girl, go hop in a retail store.
Right.
Like, I just don't understand it. Like, I would never.
I could never.
Like me, I end up quitting all my jobs that's not immediate because I'm not happy when I wake up and go there. Like,
Right.
I'm not, like, for real. So, like, I have been without a job for years because I'm just, like, I worked at Burger King for a month. It didn't work out because I don't like talking, like, I just, I don't know. So my point is, if you're the career that you have chosen initially is not what you really want to do, you're not happy, it doesn't bring you joy when you wake up, knowing that you're about to go work with, someone else's loved one. Find yourself another career. It's not that hard. I got my degree in broadcasting in 9 months. That is it. That is all.
Oh.
Okay. So Miss Connie, is there anything else that you want to add to your story or anything like that? Like, real quick before you answer that, do you have anything else that you plan on doing as far as exposing the like? Do you plan on writing a book? Do you plan on going on more interviews? Do you plan on? I don't know if you could talk about this, but do you plan on suing possibly? Like, is there anything in the future that you want to do to make sure that this doesn't happen to anybody else?
I just suggest, if you feel like you're going to put someone in a nursing home, it's do your homework.
Yeah.
Because there's no need of you putting someone in a situation who can't defend themselves.
Yeah.
And it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just sad how people are being treated in these nursing facilities. And
Yes.
who are they gonna tell?
Right.
And see, my family, we ghetto. So the whole place we would have tried to get the people up out of there as quickly as possible, like all the innocents. But listen, we about to come up in there and say, that's why I told you, I don't know how I'll be able to handle it. And then, like, with me and my family, me and my sisters, we could fight and argue all day with each other. But let one of us get into it with an outside person. We're going to be right there. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and same with my mom. I remember I was a kid, like a kid, and I was about to fight. I was like 16. And I was about to fight somebody, and the girl threw a water bottle at my mama.
Ooh.
Baby, I lost it. Like, no ma'am. Like, I would, So I commend you on being so strong
Yes.
and keeping your composure because, honestly, I feel like because you are a black woman, if you would have lost it, they probably would have been like, yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Just threw right, like in the stereotype is for us, like, we don't know how to keep our cool. We don't, But I'm okay with being part of that stereotype because if it comes to my family,
Right, it's a
if
wrap.
it comes to my family, my career, or my money, or anybody that I love and really care about, I'll go to jail. That's just me. But Miss Connie, but then again, might be I'm only 24, so might be my younger mindset. Okay, so might be like as I age or get older, hopefully I change my mind. But right now, I'm okay with being behind bars.
I just strongly suggest, if you don't have to, don't put anyone in a nursing facility.
Yeah.
Because it's not just this one.
There's multiple.
2008, and when I took her out in December, I put her in at least 4.
Oh my God. Wow.
And
that is
they
so
all
sad.
are the same.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
And to answer to one of your questions, I am working on trying to get this to be an awareness. People don't seem to understand the seriousness of this.
Yeah.
These are elderly people, these are handicapped people, these are people who can't defend for themselves.
Yes.
And they've been put in a position. Now, I'm not saying everyone that works there is bad, but enough of them are to the point to where
It's a problem.
you don't want to expose if you love them, if you really love somebody, I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah.
So I am working on something, on getting more interviews.
Okay. What are even? Go ahead.
You hear horror stories all the time
Yeah.
about nursing homes, but nobody's doing anything about them. You have thousands. You have people protesting with child pornography,
Yes.
Yeah.
child sex trafficking,
Yes.
police brutality.
Yeah.
Who's taking up for the elderly and the handicapped
Mhm.
that's being abused and
Yes.
left in these facilities?
Yeah.
Yes.
So to do that, you could probably even either start a support group or find one that you could be a part of in your area, or even a nonprofit organization. You know what I'm saying, that addresses all of these issues. That is about abuse in nursing homes, because
Yes.
this is crazy. That is crazy. Like
Disgusting.
I'm gonna say this again. I can't even imagine. Oh Jesus! But you
have some
are the
strength.
definition of a strong black queen. Let me tell you, Miss Connie.
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure that people that have been placed in your position, I don't know if many people can be as strong as you have been, going through your experiences.
Right.
But so is there anything else you want to add before we hang up? Because we're about to go off air in like 10 minutes.
Just do your homework, do your research.
Yeah.
If that's what you feel like you're gonna do.
Yes.
If you're gonna complain, don't.
Yeah.
Because it's not doing you any good.
Right.
People with dementia, they can't
Tell remember
what's being done to them.
Yeah.
They're scared.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to go home and they still gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
So now you done pissed off an employee by complaining because management done went to them. I've had it done to me.
Mm. So where's your mom now? How's she doing now? She's feeling better?
She is, and she is glad to be out and be
That's
home.
Good.
That's good.
I literally uprooted my life and I moved from Dallas back to Monroe
Mm.
because it was easier for me to move there than to try to move her to Dallas.
Yeah.
Right.
So was she staying with you now? So are you her primary caregiver?
Yes.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
really good. I'm glad that that it happened that way. Instead of it could have been worse. As far because people that continue to get away with stuff, they probably thankfully didn't happen that way to where they took it too far. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, and I want to add something else about, as far as I heard you said something about suing earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's another problem. These facilities, that's why they have insurance. You're not hurting them by suing them.
Wow.
You're not. You need
Yeah.
to hit them where it hurts.
Yes.
If you're not hurting them in their pocket, you hurting them if you shut them down.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Expose them.
Yes. Absolutely.
Well, you know what? Maybe go ahead.
I just wanted to say what a lot of people do is they sue them and then they go on about their business. But what about the people that's left in there?
Right.
Right.
Who cares about them?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So suing them ain't gonna hurt them because they set up for that.
Right.
They have lawyers for that.
Mm-hmm.
They have insurance for that.
Right.
So you sue them for $25,000, $50,000. They ain't gonna hurt them.
Right.
Expose them.
Yes. Expose them. That's what's gonna hurt them.
You know what you should do? Because you gotta get up out of here. But real quick, last point I want to make. If I have to come to Louisiana myself, I'll even help you organize this. We should do like some type of rally or something, a march right outside the building.
Yeah.
You know?
I used to tell them in the beginning, y'all gonna keep on because y'all got the wrong one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just like y'all fooling people with this pretty building.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let me fool you by my little innocent face.
Come on.
Let them know.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
You there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. Yep. I'm about to say, oh, we got a glitch. But thank you, Miss Connie. It's time for us to get off the air.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate you having the courage coming on Windy City Underground to share your story. If there's anything that we can do, let us know. You know, you have my number, so you can let us know, or let me know, and I could try to help you put some stuff together.
And I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yes, ma'am. Get
Y'all
into.
heard that, right? Everybody heard
Yes.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. We did hear
Yes,
that.
ma'am. Yep. And I'm gonna throw her in the mix too. Both of us, you know, because. And I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't have mind doing anything because you know you experienced stuff like that firsthand. So.
Exactly.
So anything that we can do, let us know, and we will be there to support you 100%.
All right. I appreciate you.
No
Thank
problem.
You so
We
much,
appreciate
Queen.
you.
Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
night. Peace and blessings to you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right, y'all. That was Miss Connie. She was on here sharing her story about her mother. And the abuse that she experienced while she was in a nursing home and the neglect. Anyway, we have 1 minute left.
1 minute. Oh my goodness.
1 minute left. Listen, I don't know how I could be playful after this conversation. So I'm just gonna try. Do my best. Listen, next week you can catch me same place, same time, right here on WindyCityUnderground.com. As always, your music and your station. Again, go follow me on all social media sites. Instagrams, Instagram. I be having a brain farts, okay? Instagram and Twitter. Listen, it's at SkyMiller365. That's SKYY Miller 365. My Facebook and Snapchat at Skyyy1million. SKYY the number 1 in the word million. Be sure to catch me on Fridays 6 to 7 p.m. on 91.3theplug.com. That is 91.3theplug.com. I also have a lot of other things I'm working on, and I will, just stay tuned because listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. Just not now. Now so I get everything in order. What is all your handles and everything, Ma?
You can follow me on all social media at DANAYAAZURE. The thing's off. Mic's off.
You're on 3.
Oh, what the heck? It's not coming through.
There
we go.
Is
Yeah.
it coming through?
Yeah. Do it back up. No, because it doesn't be here. That's why. Because mic 3 is right there. That's why. Yeah. You can follow me on all social media at DANAYAAZURE. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Periscope. And check out Joey, bit.ly/DD4U-Joey. That's bit.ly/DD4U-Joey. Grab your copy of HFL magazine at www.k4sent.com. Like the Facebook page, facebook.com/Danaya Azure Radio.
Alright, y'all know what? Y'all heard it first right here on WindyCityUnderground.com. It's always your music and your station. Until next time, peace out and God bless.
Bye.